point. Hello, hi, Ninjani, Lekai Dumelang. Oh my gosh, 2022. Hey, 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 hey. We are within Rikeni, and I just want to say welcome to a beautiful year. How do I know it's going to be a beautiful year? I just feel it. Tonality vibes. There are these positive vibes that are in the air that I am catching, and I want to spread the love to you guys. Guys, happy 2022. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I said on my Instagram stories that January was like a power, power pushing and a restart type of vibe. My year starting now in February. I'm energized, I'm happy. I am here to be consistent. I'm here to be a consistent sister. And I just want to wish you guys a happy 2022. I just want you guys to just go in it, not with the thing of what does 2022 have for me, but rather plan for 2022 so that your dreams can flourish. Go for those dreams that you were not able to go for in 2021. Work on them. We're all about growth. And if your dreams have changed, you know what they say, a wise man always changes his or her mind. So today's video is also something along those lines with regard to preparing for your future, for the dreams, and for the things that you want. So if you are in university and you're doing your LLB and you have an interest in becoming an attorney and have an interest in doing your articles at a big law firm, well, this is the video just for you. Okay. And if you know somebody, do share this video. And if you are new and you don't know who I am Mapula, I am Maple, I am an attorney, and I am a content creator, and I have a little small business on the side. So yeah, button really does not cost a thing, and click on the like button. It really means a lot. So without wasting any further time, this video is going to be a short video. You know how I am with my tips. I get straight to the point. I have about 5 tips. Why did I not open before I started here? Okay, here we are. I have my 5 tips down here. Actually, this is also like evident that I need a new journal for the year, because now I am looking. I should be in the front page. But anyway, let's waste no further time. I'm gonna make a big disclaimer. Well, it's not really like a big disclaimer. I did not do my articles at a big 5 law firm or at the top 10 law firms in South Africa. I did do my research. I watched videos. I did the research for you guys, and I just summarized it into 5 tips that will hopefully help you and make you stand out when you do apply to those places to do your articles. So get your drink, get your coffee, get whatever, and let's get into the video. And another thing is that there's construction happening at home, but I just told myself I'm going to do this video, hence I am projecting my voice to be a little bit louder, but I doubt you guys can hear it. And I have a little bit of classical music at the back playing, but I don't think you guys can hear it. I'm just trying, so that it's not like grrr, but I will be speaking a bit loud. I'm feeling a bit hot. This ring light is doing the things. So the first tip, they are not in any particular order, but yeah, I'll just dish them out to you guys. The first one is that you need to have or be studying towards an LLB qualification. So an LLB degree, I'm sure you guys already know, it's a 4-year honors degree in South Africa in most of the universities, I think. So you need to be studying an LLB degree. If you are not doing your LLB degree currently and you're doing maybe your BA or your BCom, which is called an undergrad degree, if you wanted to be classified as an LLB, then after your 3 years as an undergrad, you need 2 years of an LLB, so that postgrad, so that it's classified as an LLB. So Lilena, you are within. You guys are also within. So that's the first thing, an LLB qualification, studying towards it. And your average needs to be between 65 to 75. Oh my gosh, the little one is waking up. Let me rush through it. Your average needs to be between 65 to 75 from your first year and your second year and forever. Why am I saying this? you have to have a high average. Obviously, you need to be doing well. Your marks need to be outstanding. You need to be the creme de la creme of the legal space. You are competing with not only your classmates, you are not only competing with people you know, you are competing with literally other universities in the country in your year. So if you want to get into those special firms, you obviously need to do better than a whole lot of people. So as much as they say that the qualifying or the average mark needs to be 65, I would advise you to just tell yourself that the average is 65. 70 or 75. Also, so that if you do maybe depreciate a bit, if you say your average, you tell yourself that my average is going to be 70 or 75. If you do depreciate a bit on one of the modules, you are still within the criteria that they are looking for. Their criteria is high, guys, because they are looking for the best of the best. They work with high-end client. They work with these commercial, matters that are very intrinsic, and they need you to be the best. They are sourcing out the best legal minds. So you need to just put yourself in that space to say, I'm working towards being one of the best in the country. So if you can pass cum laude, even perfect. And you need to start doing this from your first year. And tip number 3 is going to tell you why. Tip number 3 is when to apply. Typically, you'll need to apply at least 2 to 3 years before your year of articles, which means that you'll need to apply in your second or your third year. That means you are going to be applying with your transcript. And I want to also add another thing that has nothing to do with this video, that if your average is below a certain average at the end of your module, at the end of your degree, let's say your average is lower than 60 or 65, you won't be able to pursue a master's in certain universities. You know what I mean? So also take that into consideration, that you're looking at things broadly. You don't want to be just passing your LLB degree and then at the end, when you want to maybe do a master's and you are like, you want to be an academic, then they're like, no, you can't get in because your average is too low. So put that in mind. So going back to when to apply, I said between your second and your third year, because at these firms, what they do is that for example, this year is 2022. They already have candidate attendees for 2023 and 2024. And their students are still in university. So that means when you're doing your second year and your third year, you need to apply for your articles. You need to apply prior to your fourth year. You need to apply soon, so that when you start the year, you already know where you're going. They also want to encourage you to also do well in your LLB. Obviously, if they've taken you in your second year, there's going to be certain requirements that they'll tell you need to pass like this and this and this, so that you can come and do your articles with us. So that means when you get to university, as much as it's fun, there's freedom, you need to get the ball rolling and start studying very hard and like focusing on your studies, because like I said in the previous point, you are competing with the best of the best legal minds. You want to be classified as one of the best legal minds as well. The fourth tip is that you need to do extracurricular activities in the legal space. I will stress this in every Lawyer Corner video that I talk to students who are doing their LLB, is that, guys, go and do your extracurricular activities, especially in the legal space. Obviously, you can do other fun things, but one of your main extracurricular activities should be a legal fraternity or a legal space, because what that does is that they'll also help you with vacation work. And also when you're doing your vacation work and you're looking at a certain firm that is a big 5 or a top 10, you can just also apply to them and say, I want to do my vac work with them. And another thing is that when you do your vacation work, is that I'll advise you to just start your vacation work from June first year. Just get the ball rolling, get a firm, put yourself out there. It helps you with procedures when you get to your second and your third year, your criminal law procedure, your civil procedure. It really helps you in drafting notices, in knowing procedures. It really goes a long way. One thing about law is that a lot of things that you do are like so intertwined, like I said previously with regard to your masters, and now with your articles, and now with VAC work, and familiarizing yourself with how practice is actually run. So I would really advise, if you are not in any extracurricular activity and you're just focusing on your marks, I'm afraid that what I've researched and what I've heard these recruiters say is that they need you to also be someone who is out there and puts themselves in spaces that a normal student wouldn't find themselves. You know, you can't just go to class and then expect to be like the best of the best. You need to actually get practical experience, and you are the only one who can get yourself to that extent. You know, you can't just sit around and expect people to apply for VAC work for you, to force you into an extracurricular activity. You know, you need to put yourself out there. Another thing that I just remembered now about VAC work is a friend of mine, shout out, I'm not going to say his name, but he used to do his articles at one specific law firm when he was doing VAC work. And luckily for him, when what that did is that he formed a relationship with the firm. They already knew him, they knew his style, he knew their style, he knew how to work there. And when he was done with his LLB, he knew exactly where he was going to do his articles, where he was going to work. So that is also something. Me on my side, I did VAC work at different firms, and I remember this one year I did my vacation work at the master's office. You know, these legal extracurricular activities, they expose you to different spaces, you know, to say maybe I want to work at the master and become, you know, an executor or something. So I'm always going to stress the fact that you need to do extracurricular activities. The last point, and definitely not the least point, is that you need to be confident in the law, and you have to have a passion for the law. I'm going to also stress this, like I always stress this: read your cases, read your legal journals, enjoy being in the legal space, you know, let it challenge you, ask questions, be confident. You don't necessarily need to be loud to be a confident person. You need to know facts. For me, it's like you can scream all you want, you can say all these big words, but if you're not saying sense, or you're not making sense, or you're not speaking facts, and you're just being a bully, it doesn't work, you know, because at the end of the day, what you say really matters. It doesn't matter how loud you say it or how softly you say it. What matters is, are you saying facts? Are you saying, you know, are you in that legal space? Are you that person who is just like in it, you know? Like, guys, they want the best of the best, and you need to uphold yourself like the best, you know, not just acting like the best, but actually putting in the work. You know, you can't be a person who stresses about, oh my gosh, they want me to knock off. Oh my gosh, she's gonna start crying, she's playing now in her crib. You can't be stressed in that, oh my gosh, now I have to knock off at 8 o'clock. You know, that needs to be something that is in you, where you are just working and working, and you just want to get through with it, and then you get to look at your watch and it's 8 o'clock. You know, you need to be that type of a person. So guys, I hope this video really helps you guys. Second year, third year, even if you're doing your fourth year, try your level best, you know, to try and get there. But unfortunately, I think, or maybe if you're doing your third year, I think I need to get going. If you're doing your third year, maybe if you can do your masters and then apply while you're doing your masters, maybe you can also get it. Don't give up, guys. There's a lot of opportunities out there, and anything can happen, and the rules could break just for you. So that is the end of my video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Please follow me on my social media if you haven't. I am Mayplemapulasethosa absolutely everywhere. And check out my other videos on the Lawyer Corner. I'm going to be trying to be as consistent as possible. I'm going to try and do 2 videos every month. That means every second week I'm going to be uploading a video. So this is just me being accountable, putting it out there into the universe, and letting you guys know that I'm going to be doing it. So guys, bye. Love you. Thank you so much for watching. My little one is hollering at me and needs my attention. This ring light is so hot, but look at the difference. Bye guys.